Hello, everybody, and welcome back to EarthCraft Season 2. I believe this is episode 16, and as you can see, I'm looking a little more blue than usual. Yeah, I've been doing a couple projects, and those projects have involved death multiple times, actually. If we come over here, you can see that the job board is pretty much almost done. Actually, I did that. I made a weather skeleton farm, and that's why we have tons of beacons. And if we come and look in here, we have a lot of beacons in here too. So that's new. And also, I made a totem farm, or well, a raid farm, actually. Because if you look in here, we have totems for days. Oh, I also retextured the totem to a blind Disney. So now we're carrying blind Disneys around all the time. And that's why I have 101 levels. But if you look in here, we got plenty of totems and plenty of emeralds too. Now, another thing I did is I went ahead and reorganized my ender chests, and just because there's a bunch of stuff in there I just didn't need to be carrying around. Now, oh, I forgot I didn't record that. Another thing is, excuse me, I'm trying to film here. No. Jeez, man. Pretty sure I didn't record this. I'll go back and I'm gonna go back and check. But if I did record this, then you're gonna hear it twice anyways. But that's for a reason. If we fly up here, you can see that this is like just you place the block and it gets pushed over, down, and blown up. But no, that's not the reason for it. Well, actually, that kind of is. But this is a concrete maker, and the reason we have a concrete maker is because I made a concrete and sand duper partially for today's project, which you can be wondering where the rest of these outlines go. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today, is we're going to be filling in, or building the massive island in the center today for our mega base, because it's just been looking a little bare around here, you know. It needed an upgrade. And so now that you were kind of hastily caught up on all of the recent projects, I'm blanking. I mean, it's been a long day. But yeah, if we take a look down here and we look in this first chest, this is all stone. And that's the reason why I haven't really been so busy, is because I've been sitting at that little stone generator over there just hacking away. This pickaxe has been repaired more times than I can count. It's bad. But yeah, all stone. It's all stone. And then there's more in here too. But that's not all that's in here. You can see we got leaves and a bunch of smooth sandstone too. That was not fun. I had to sit at the concrete duper for a little bit and wait for like just shulkers and shulkers of sand to flow through to make sandstone, and then I had to smelt it all, which was awesome. But yeah, so the job board is actually looking a lot cleaner now. I will take you to the raid farm, which was designed by ENXO4. And so if it would load, I would take you there. Now, I'm also outside of my megabase. The reason I've kind of been cracking down on the megabase lately is we've had this server for like a year. I think it's about time I finish up with the megabase. Don't you? It's just, it's something that needs to be done, and if I'm not getting it done, then nobody else is, really. Blind Disney just kind of lives here. So, if we jump through our trusty iron and raid farm portal, we will pop out on the other side, hopefully, sometime soon, today maybe. And there we go. Okay. If we come all the way past the steep cliff, fly out to the marker that says raid farm. See, here's our iron farm that we built last episode, which is right here, which is still working beautifully. I don't even want to know what's going on over there, honestly. But if we fly all the way out here, you will see the glorious raid. Oh, I forgot how tall that was. Oh, and we're in the water, and we're hitting stuff. But you can see the glorious raid farm that was constructed by ENX04. Well, actually, it wasn't. He made the tutorial and everything, but you see we got extra totems going on here, and just a bunch of complicated just stuff. I don't know. It's way past my expertise. I just kind of followed the tutorial. I think you stand in here, you take your sword that can't have fire aspect on it, assessed fire aspect, and you just kind of swing, but you don't want to. I can't swing because then I'll burn the armor stand. But yeah, and this moves. Oh shoot! This, if you step on this, you can watch those pistons push back and forth up there to where the items fall through. And I think that's about it for over here. Now I do want to take you to the other thing that we built, because it is sort of revolutionary for the server. Not entirely, but if we fly all the way back up to the Iron Farm portal, we are going to have to go through yet another series of nether portals. If we jump on through here, if it would load, I would like it to load. Thank you. And then we take off in the direction, I'm trying to see. I think it's over there. Yep. On the way over there, I do want to tell you that the server is actually starting to take off. It's still only me, Keith, and Blind Disney, but the projects are just going insane. Keith has started like 3 different new projects, and it is just wild. Yeah. I'm really, really happy about it, and it'll be cool. But if we come out here, you can see I tried another portaling over here, but we got a little setup over here, and none other than the gravity block duper. Now, the tutorial I used was by Kelp MC. I don't know if somebody else built it, but it's pretty simple actually. Just gets pushed up and into the broken end portal. It's a lot simpler than it looks, but if we jump through here, now this is where it gets good. This was all done by me, which I'm very proud of, because it is my first time doing some sort of redstone build without a tutorial or anything. And you can see the items. So what happens is, when a block gets duplicated, it hits this trapdoor, bounces back, knocks against this trapdoor, floats down the ice and up the stream, which I'm not going to go up, but you can see the tube leads up to whatever that massive thing is. And now, I will show you. So, if we come out here, you can see the mother of all end builds, which is kind of an overstatement. But, we also have this, which is a nice little hole in the roof, and if we fall down in here, you can see every concrete color gets automatically sorted. So if I'm standing down there AFKing, the items will come all the way up here and then just continuously go around until they find their designated color. So if I throw 3 lime and 1 red, all the lime will go in here and all the red will come in over here. And it's all sorted automatically. I don't have to lift a finger. I can just walk away, and yeah. So that's pretty much everything that you have to be. I don't want to know what happened in here. That's pretty much everything that there is really to catch up on the server. I'm sorry that I haven't really been super active recording it. Usually I stream a lot of it with Blind Disney, who's actually here, and here. That took way too long to set up. But if we jump back through, we will get to hopefully today's project. I'm pretty sure I set my spawn here. If not, we're gonna have a little bit more flying to do, but that's not a problem, is it? I hope it's not a problem. And we're back at the island. What a shocker. Oh, I forgot I hung that up. Huh. It's cool. Hi, dog. Hi, me for some reason, and a slime for some reason. And let's go ahead and say hi to the rest of the animals we have down here. Hi, animals, and sheep, and maybe bees still, I don't know. But we're back at the island, which has been kind of decimated a little bit. I might have to do a renovation here one day. Just kind of fix up the trees. I don't know. I still think it looks good. We don't come here often enough to really justify that. Only thing we do come here for is the villagers, which is probably going to be changed. Not today, but in the near future. Which is exactly why we need this build. Now, can these two rockets carry me to my megabase? Maybe, hopefully. I have to do a little running here. But, yeah, we have to do a little running. But we will get back to today's project of the main island at the center, or whatever you want to call it. And it's actually so big that we're going to have to mine out some of the surrounding mountains, which, in my opinion, I think it's fine, because I have a plan of what I want to do around it. But, nonetheless, it was still a little tedious. We're going to have to do that in order to build up the other two surrounding islands on the side. But after this one's built, like, all we have to do is the structures, and we're done with the mega base. Like, it's wild. There's still maybe another month's worth of building and planning that needs to be done, and so we'll probably focus a couple more episodes on it, and then we have other projects I want to tend to. So without further ado, I think we should go ahead and let the stone free out of the shulker boxes. Let's actually put this one back. We'll let the stone free out of the shulker boxes, and actually I kind of like the diamond look a little bit, but it's still not the same. But we'll let the stone out of... yes, I know, I named these wrong. I put the S after the E, and that's on me. I'm a poet, didn't even know, and yeah, all that good stuff. But let's go ahead and fix the names on these first, and then build up the grand island that is going to house really all of our mega base stuff. And hopefully just get a massive chunk of this done. It'll probably be cut up into a couple different time lapses. I'll be checking in here and there, because I don't think I'm going to get all this done in the hour I have before I go to bed. But either way, let's go ahead and jump into yet another Megabase time lapse. And after 11 long, painful, and just horrid hours, well, they weren't too bad. What was that? They weren't too bad, but after long hours of just placing stone and sandstone and just everything, we have a blind Disney, apparently. Apparently we have a blind Disney. But no, we have the main mega base island. Now, it doesn't actually, it's pretty grand. I won't lie. But it's missing something. All of these apple. I just want to make sure nothing gets said. Okay, Blind Disney says hi. But, yeah, so I have this big circle here, which is going to be like a temple, I think. That front one, which is going to be like a tower / temple. And this back one over here, which is going to be like another tower. I mean, you'll see it all when it finally comes into proportion, or when it finally comes into view. But yeah, look at the size of this island, and it makes a massive shadow down here too. So that's another thing I want to work on, because like you get mobs spawning everywhere, and it gets kind of annoying, but it's whatever. And these, I haven't forgotten about these. I'm actually kind of am gonna forget about these. I'm gonna remove them because I have a better idea. I think once I'm finally done with all the islands, I'm gonna add some hanging vines, just kind of connecting them to make it look a little more together, you know? I don't know. And we still do have the 2 more islands to put over here. I'm gonna need to remove some of this and add some water, throw a little bit of everything in. I still have a lot more plans for this area, because I obviously want, like, oh, apparently Blind Disney teleported me. But like, I'm gonna have a giant sorting system, and I think I'm gonna put it actually under the water. Like, I'll have it so the water's still here, but like you just fly down and you come down in here and you hit the sorting system, which will be nice. And also, I think in one of the buildings up here, I'm gonna put a trading hall, and then like just other stuff on the job board that I've been wanting to do, like the let's see, auto smelter, trading hall, and this front room I think might be like my my throne room. I don't know. So like, yeah, I'm gonna need ideas here, and because we're gonna have another building back there on that one. So that's the main megabase island, but that's not actually all I wanted to do today. I have materials in my inventory for a dark oak wood farm, because the nether hub is not finished, and it's not gonna be finished for a little while. But one of the things that's been holding me back is all the wood that it takes, because it takes an insane amount of wood.